What's up, and thank you for joining the stream. If you're just now getting back, congratulations. I haven't been live for a while, so I figured I'd do a little bit of updates. Let me know what you think about this introduction page for Dead Frontier 3D. I now have one for everything that we do. As always, like and subscribe. Not everyone is subscribed, so we'll get down and into the business. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop over to live here, and we're going to make sure that we go after some bosses here in a couple minutes. I am still setting up a couple things, so give me just a second. I'm going to pull my chat up here. That way I can make sure I can see anything you guys want to talk about. There it is. Yeah, I think I want it on that side. One of these days I'll learn how to set this up that you guys can see the chat too. But right now, that's not necessary, I don't think. And we're going to set up a whole nother computer right now to log where we are for bossing and other things. Oh, I wish you guys could see this setup. It's awesome. Alrighty, well, make sure we're not single player, because I like to AFK for large periods of time. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get down to business. Up, and thanks for joining the show. Chat to me, talk to me. Get all these monsters set up, I might as well use them, right? I look like I work for the CIA right now. Oh my god, I got free. Trying to knock these guys out. up, Rex? Find anything good this week? You looter, you bosser, fucker. Buddy say this is really good for tagging bandits, the hyper coil. So I grabbed one of mine out of the rental and just see what it does. I'm gonna turn the graphics down just here. Still like to drop frames for some reason. Oh well. Yeah. See, I don't normally use it to loot because I got the non-enforcer and like, you know, I have it, so I have to. You know what I mean? Got to. Well, the unlimited ammo, you gotta use it. That's good. I do like the good flesh eater. Another one that if you can, Doomstar, Taylor. I pick the flesh eater, but like it is a rifle at the end of the day. Melee, so. Alright, well, that's all the bosses, so we can move on to our next shenanigan. Might as well made it here. We have another shenanigan in mind. In between boss cycles right now, what I plan on doing is going see if I can find any of the parts like cigarettes or guitar or anything. Are you low level? Because you're talking about going to DR. And that's a lot of travel time. death row is tough. Yeah, level 125, if you had money to rent, like Flesh Seeker, I would say next time, take that same rental, go grab like Commander 10 or Cyclone or something. Something that's going to be semi-similar in cost, and at your level, go take it down to the Wastelands. Give yourself like 5 to 10 hours across that. 5 to 10 hours, and then you can wind up pretty much well, hopefully the other guys don't like it. There's a spot in DR and there's a spot in cabins up in Raven Ridge. Both places have low effort looting zones. I'll show you exactly on this map where you kind of want to be, so you're not having so much difficulty. Right here, this block comes one up from it, so between the donut and the bottom, that block, it has a bunch of shops in it. So that'll have like 10 to 20 zombies across 3 or 4 floors. Really mandatory. That way when you go down there, you don't need to be really high output. I mean, you're going to die once you get bored probably, but if you have at least one decent weapon, knockback, like a shotgun and a grenade launcher, you can probably fight the horde still inside the shops. Put our loot away here. Put our ammo away. We're gonna change to a looting loadout. We're not going into like a high level area either, so there's gonna be a lot of things that we do a little different than normal. Like one thing we're gonna prioritize is our move speed. Move speed and search speed and loot spots is what we're gonna be doing. I can't believe I left that in for bossing. I'm stupid. Don't need that in. Sometimes it's hard to decide what you want to put in. Just making sure I'm not leaving anything like really grindy in that doesn't need to be in there, especially if there's like a slightly better option. Saving for gold membership is really good. That's why I recommend like cabins or some other route like that. Alright, I think I got the Holy Grail set up. Once again, if you have not subscribed, now is a perfect opportunity to do so. I do try to remain active on the live 2 days a week. I will probably be putting out more videos than normal, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to fast travel over to Nastia's because I haven't been here in forever. We're going to decline that mission. We don't want that. Deposit our money, and we're going to get into the inner city again. we're just going to be kind of looking around looking for the miscellaneous stuff that doesn't ever pop up. Well, no, the Sansa Slayer wants a lot of attack speed. If you can give it a lot of attack speed, then it's good with low damage, just because you're not going to be taking hits, because everything's going to get staggered. Running down the road, never did come to me. Works for me, I'm going to refer to this as press no looting. Working our way towards dogs. A beer. There's a quest for beer. I don't care. Let somebody else do it. One second here. That's funny. I'm over here editing and it counted as me closing that window. That pisses me off a little bit. game should not be that buggy, right? You can get Doomstar because you don't need any damage boost for kill things. All you need is 55 crit and then 3 plus 8, so 79 crit. No. I actually accidentally found it back when Flash Player was still a thing. I wound up playing like one of the Dead Frontier Last Stand missions or some shit on Newgrounds, and then found this like right into high school. So I played a little bit like right after high school, in the sweet years of like 2009, 2010, maybe a little later than that. I might have been working already. I don't remember. It's been too long to tell. But I never really played the game seriously until about a year ago. So a year ago I logged in, my accounts are level 50. And this account was actually made this account, when I got back and played, had the bloody machete. Right, I came back on Thanksgiving, and I wound up making the bloodlust implant, and got some looting implants, and started going to town. Bullshit. All these food spots, man, it's amazing. Ooh, I don't know if I had fake beans. Oh, I'm sure there'll be more. And if I had baked beans, do I have cooked beans? I can buy those, though, I'm sure. It's the miscellaneous clothing and stuff down here that nobody's gonna pick up. Because how could you? If you're watching from your phone and you're trying to play Dead Frontier a little bit better, pop into my Discord, follow some of the links and the help. There's a QR code in there now. There's my Discord link should be in the description of this account. I'll be honest with you, I think when I first started, corpse items were no longer on the market for sale, like in the credit shop. So right after corpse stuff went off that market, or it might have been, and it might have just been like, in my mind, I was like, oh, that's way too expensive. I know I was really happy because I had a grinder. Like the chainsaw, the grinder. And I thought I was the top dog. And then my homeboy on the game had the steel, the 090, and I was like, oh, that thing is so dope. But yeah, I used to just come down here, do boss rotations and missions when I was low level, just trying to get my stats, and then looking for a horde to kill it. Honestly, dude, I bought my first katana off of Sports Armors. But as you can see, like, by the time I came into the game, I think katanas were going for like 60 to 80,000 on the market. And there wasn't really, the next upgrade was, I think it was like 2 million for the Nodachi at the point. I was like, oh no, I ain't gonna spend that kind of money on this game. Like, I ain't gonna spend that amount of time for it either. But like, I don't know, I really didn't take the time to understand Dead Frontier at that point. The game was honestly pretty frustrating as compared to what I was used to. One thing that killed me is like I'm sitting here killing all these zombies and they don't generate food smell. It's like, man, that sucks. Now I have some like respect for it. Like, why would a zombie carry loot? Like occasionally maybe, but for the most part, why would there be loot on the zombie, right? Like it's dead and shambling around. There's no reason it would have anything on it. It's long been gone. Another thing is, don't be lazy about grinding when you are a looter. Get yourself a couple hundred levels. Looting without the levels is like trying to run an Olympic race after shooting yourself in the foot. You're not gonna win, and it's not gonna feel good. Spend some time to level up. When people are lower level, you're looting to be able to grind. And honestly, that's kind of the basis of the game. Like, you'll see people like talking about making like millions and a half on a loot run, and that's one page, not barricading and going back. That's all fine and dandy, but you're not gonna get there overnight, right? And honestly, think about what $1 million does for a brand new character. How much ammo does that produce for you to grind levels? I mean, there's a lot to think about. The looting is designed to support grinding. The looting implants are designed to pick up your grinding ammo faster. Get involved with a clan, one that's not afraid to grind and loot. Hopefully it has more than enough members, that way you can put 20 grinders up and then have looters. Hey, if you guys are picking up 14 mil or gas, we got people grinding, they could use it. Honestly, the thing is that there is a most effective tactic available, and the most effective tactic available is honestly, if you like to grind, looting is really not a fantastic option to keep you grinding. If you just like running in circles because it's therapeutic and killing zombies, get yourself an unlimited raid cannon, get yourself a vengeance guard and a husk. And you're gonna have paradise anytime you want to log in. Looters get the hell of it, right? Because you'll have one loot run, and you'll have that one good loot run, and it will live in your brain in infamy. And every loot run that does not keep up to that is just terrible. It's like, look, we've gone like 2 or 3 blocks without presents already. Like I don't remember last holiday that being a thing. Last time we had the Christmas event over a year ago. I don't remember going this long without picking up stuff. The thing is, they keep adjusting loot rates because they're trying to save their economy. They don't have an economy. If you have to constantly adjust your economy, and I mean not in a healthy way, not a couple percent here or there. No, they made like 50% adjustments to their economy. It's not healthy. It's because you're not putting out enough content to keep your game. It's the problem. So either it needs to be harder to get ammo, because if it's not harder to get ammo, that could be part of your economic issue. Make ammo expensive so it causes money sinks. The fact that players can craft small amounts of ammo or Vendatron small amounts of ammo, that's fine and dandy, but the ultimate cash sink is going to be, realistically, ammo. All your big grinders are all limited range cannon or sand scorcher, etc. So you got to find a way to keep the value of the ammo up, in my opinion, because it's the constant removal from the game. Medicine and ammo and food going into the Vendatron is probably one of the worst decisions the game dev could have ever made. Fine with weapons, armor, things like that. But like, medicine, ammo, and food would be the scarcity. Right, so like then you gotta make like world-breaking decisions like this is no longer survival horror. I can walk in and get food anywhere. Right, I'll walk into the vendor as long as I'm in the right level area and there's my food just right there. So essentially the dev has destroyed the survival version of this game. It's no longer survival apocalypse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, Wasteland's kind of a thrill. You're gonna get bored of it sooner or later, and then when you get bored of it, you're gonna go find that Devil Hound room. You're gonna go find that boss nest room. But yeah, I would argue that this game no longer deserves survival in its tags because it's no longer a survival game. It's too easy to get food, ammo, and medicine. Pendant, yes. That's 30 minutes for one item. It's crazy. Just for a collection book. And if you don't know where we are on the map, we made it all the way up here. Oh dear. Very good. Very good. I haven't got a horde yet either. Junkyard's a pretty good layout when you're looking for items too. I don't have like a specific path for it or anything, sadly. We'll bear witness to what it looks like, eh? Yeah, looking for that. Oh, no fast reasons. The loot spots seem a little light here. That's what they should be. Winter hat. Not a mucha. For real? I didn't know you could populate an SN42 that early. That's crazy. That's a yellow, like barely into yellow. I know my hardcore Iron Man is going to hang out next time I play. Dog food, more like dog shit. God forbid if it's not a Viagra or a whiskey. Blue pills and whiskey. That's what all the endgame players hang out with, bro. It's like my third claw hammer. claw hammers are a little too high. HK-69. I love that gun. Doo-doo. Torn Diary. I don't think we have that either. That's exciting. Take a break for a moment here. Back in just a couple minutes, guys. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yes, you're gonna have fun with that. Oh man, you're gonna get so many levels. It shouldn't be terrible. At your level, you should be able to get a level every like 15 minutes or faster. Ooh, that might be bugged. Nope. Ah, we got it. Sweet. Somebody else might need a winter hat. Yeah, it might be a little bit. I think Zuffy's normally on about now. Funnily enough, if you're renting a Sand Scorcher from Retaliation, there's a pretty good chance it's mine. Because I think they have like 6, and one of them is mine. I used to have my renamed one in there, but somebody snagged it. I don't know if it ever got returned. Get an orange yet? Not yet. And a market next to a market. If this market has an entry. Oh, it does, baby. I don't want to do that silly thing. Sorry guys, had to update something. I'm gonna start logging interesting parts of the city. And that one is almost too good to ignore. Having 2 markets right next to each other on a hardcore Iron Man and so close to Dog Stockade. That's a very powerful loot block here. Like, those 2 together gives you a good, 50 loot spots. You'll see more. I'm gonna start doing hardcore Iron Man on live stream days again. I might be adjusting the stream schedule a little bit too. I'm thinking 10 o'clock at night versus 9 o'clock at night. just for grins and giggles, we're gonna check how many loot spots we are at so far. We've done about 300 loot spots. Seems kind of low to me. Nail bat, you can turn that into a barricade. I know I don't have that. Oh, there ain't no way. Not intended either. Warehouse right there. School southwest of that block. Oh my goodness, that's going to be fantastic. Oh, hospital? Yeah, but that's the spot you want to loot on the hardcore, man. Dogs. Because it's literally two markets, a school and a hospital right next to each other. Did this really get two warehouses on the same block? That's wild. have that yet. I don't think I've ever had that item. I think I already have that. This is one precinct right next to it. I never went to precincts, so this will be fun. Doesn't look like it's very responsive. They increase loot spots. Oh, there it is. That's density. That's some density right there. That's why people like precincts. How'd they get a knife in the jail? That's some Looney Tunes shit. Scalpel. Oh my god, dude. I had this one hardcore Iron Man, and it was mostly statted for melee. And I could just never find a scalpel. Ever, dude. Just not even to save my life would I find a scalpel. So finding that right there is just like a slap in the face. What up, DX? Oh man, you missed it. I found a pendant, torn diary, a couple cosmetic items. Looking for that guitar, cigarettes, luxury watch, you know. have that. Let's manage this inventory real quick. See what we do and don't have. Alrighty. Don't need 2 of that. Yep, I'm cool with that. Is that all? There's more floors though, okay. Okay. We've been out here though. Bare minimum we got some Christmas presents here to finish off the week, right? Then after we're full, we'll run to a junkyard or a mega mart, whatever we find first. Three floors on a precinct ain't bad. Okay, market or precinct, whatever we find first, huh? Not market or precinct, market or junkyard. Hospital block there. There's a, oh man, this is another one of those holy grail areas, you know what I'm saying? Like this is where you take your hardcore Iron Man, so. Oh, is this market closed? Yeah. Market, 2 hospitals, 2 precincts, and a school up in this area. Time for some collection book. Oh, we already had that. That sucks. Do we have that? Do we have that? Do we have that? Do we have that? Nope. Can I read this? Let's read that. It's happened. It's finally happened. For all these long years, I have looked forward to the day of judgment, to the day when the faithful will be resurrected to eternal life in the kingdom of heaven. I am truly blessed that God has soon fit to bring forth these glorious days within my lifetime. When I first heard the news reports about rioting and vicious murders in the city, I feared that the sins of Fairview had aroused God's wrath and that dark times lay ahead. I cursed myself for lack of faith, for God has revealed to me that these attacks are actually the beginning of the end. As I write this, I am awaiting the arrival of my congregation. These times are the greatest test of faith that mankind has ever undergone, and I fear that not all of my flock will make it. I pray for them. I have prepared my final sermon, drawing heavily upon the book of Revelation. I will reassure my precious sheep that the day of judgment draws nigh, and their faith in Jesus Christ our Lord shall redeem them. This so-called zombie virus is but a instrument of God's wrath, for it is written, and in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Revelation 9:6. It says it as if they are beginning to arrive. God be praised. My God, they're dead. They're all dead. Those beasts, those demonic mockeries of humanity burst through the doors, and I cannot bring myself to write it. This isn't right. This isn't what's supposed to happen. My God, Christine, they ripped my wife to pieces like a pack of rabid dogs. Why? Why? Weren't we faithful, Lord? Did we not do everything you commanded? Why? Why have you punished us so? Oh God, the screams, will they ever end? Oh God, they're coming. I hear them. They're coming up the stairs. They know I'm here. They spelled here wrong. I know that won't hold them. Not long. There's no escape. I'm going to die. Turn to shreds like the others. Have I been so wrong all this time? Why, Lord, have you forsaken me? I've been living a lie. There's no hope. No hope. They're breaking the door. God help me. Huh. Pretty Jobish. What's up, Firefly? Heck yeah, freight scrap. Nothing wrong with that. There's good money in that. Alright, now we gotta put that back in our profile. That was a fun little read. And that's pretty much how it always is. Like every time you insert any sort of like priestly writings into a zombie, it's just like that. Already in there. I did not have a mesh GT in there. What in the heck? HK. Where's that RG? Boom. Pendant. Boom. M60's already in there. Alright. Oh. Dang it. I gotta go back. I didn't check blue jeans. Oh God, what in the world? Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Don't really need that. Let's change this over to miscellaneous chants here. Let's put that here because we're just chasing miscellaneous really. Yeah, those should be fine to drop. bigger backpack for our next run. I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to go stand up and walk around for a couple minutes and I'll be back. Actually, guys, we're going to... That's a skill issue, just like my name. Just like my name. Crap. That bear said you gotta be faster than that, Firefly. You gotta be faster than that, buddy. Well, heck. I kind of want to get up and go do something else. So, I've been live for an hour and a half. I'll be back in a little bit if you guys are still around. I'm going to kill the stream, and we'll pick this up on the next stream.